I think you can pretty much guess what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about sleep. And before you hit me with, I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead, have you ever wondered why every single species, animal, plant, virus, bacteria, fungi, has like an inactive circle, as in we all sleep? Because if you think about it, being completely paralyzed while having like hallucinations would actually be a really quick way to off ourselves out of the gene pool, wouldn't it? So for sleep to have existed for 3.8 billion years and have survived evolution, survival of the fittest, there must be a very deep reason as to why we sleep. And take this, if there's absolutely anything you need to take from this whole challenge is to improve your sleep. Everything else is fluff on top. Why, might you ask? It is the foundation of your immune system. It is also the foundation of your emotional system and stability. You know, when people say time heals all, it's actually sleeping that heals all, especially dreaming. Dreaming is what heals all. It is the foundation of mental elasticity, so all things to do with creative thinking, memory, recall, learning. It also is the foundation for muscular growth, and the list keeps going on. So now that you have 1 or 10 more reasons to want to improve your sleep, what aspects of your sleep that you want to be improving? So based on the research and work done by the neuroscientist and Dr. Matt Walker, there's 4 areas of your sleep that you want to be looking at. They are the QQRT, which is quantity, quality, regularity, and timing. So how do we improve them? Quantity is quite straightforward. Studies show that you need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep to get enough sleep for sleep to do whatever it needs to do. The catch is, however, if you're a woman, that will vary based on the part of the cycle that you will be. So during your luteal phase, you'll probably need a little bit more, while during your follicular phase, you wouldn't need that much. So what I tend to do is I blanket 8.5 to 9 hours of time that I want to be spending in bed, and hoping that I'll sleep however much I need to sleep, and then my body will wake up when it's satiated, whatever the word is. On to the next one.
Quality is how refreshed you feel when you wake up. This is the only metric that you cannot measure through an Apple Watch or something. It's measured through how you feel in the morning.
Regularity is about sleeping in the same window every single day, weekend, weekday, wherever you are. And timing is making sure that slot we discussed 2 seconds ago falls in the right timing based on your genetic predisposition. We tend to think in society that, people who have a predilection to wake up, to go to sleep later and wake up later are lazy. But that's not really the case. That's because you're genetically predisposed to sleep at a later window. There is evolutionary reasons as to what that happened. It's called having a different chronotype. There's a lot of resources online as to why people have different chronotypes, and I'm going to recommend this video and this video if you're interested to know more about it. But now you're going to ask me, Mansi, how do I include all of this knowledge into my life? It's quite straightforward, actually. Where's my laptop? You want to start off by doing an MEQ quiz. Should we do that together? An MEQ quiz usually tells you like what chronotype you might be in. I think it's a really good place to start. A lot of them might not be the most accurate one out there. I think unless you're in a lab, it's really hard to actually get it right. But it's a good place to start so that you can try to sleep within the schedule they recommend for like a week to 2 weeks and see how it goes. And if you find that this is not the one that you're predisposed to sleep in, you just adjust it accordingly. There's not an end all be all. What you really want to do is listen to your body and give your body what it needs. Okay, so I'm there, and it basically gave me a guide. It says to wake up at 7, I already do. To go to sleep around 11, I already do. So I'm already there, but I'm gonna make that more consistent now. Now that I know when to sleep, I already know that it needs to be regular and around how much time I need to sleep in that window. So that's Q, R, and T sorted out. Now, the only thing pending is quality. How do we improve that? While there's a million things we can do to improve our sleep, there's two big things that I want to cross off while I start trying to improve my own sleep. One is getting sunlight first thing in the morning, so like first hour of the day. And the second thing is avoiding screens for the first and last hour of the day. So what does that mean going forward for me? So first thing, I'm going to be aiming to sleep between the 10 o'clock to 7 o'clock window every single day without excuse, irrespective of where I am. And the second thing I'm going to be trying to do is to get morning sunlight every single day within the first hour of waking up. And the third thing I am going to be doing is trying to avoid using my phone first half an hour and last half an hour of every single day. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. So see you guys at the monthly check-in to see how that is going. Bye.